I'll never be more loved than I am right now. Wasn't holding you up, so there's nothing I can do.
Good morning, fam, and happy Tuesday to you. This is Dr. Tommy Pringle coming to you again with another work week, inspirational and encouraging message for today. As we're coming off of what is recognized as a national holiday on yesterday, being Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Although some of us still had to go to work on that particular day, I'm hoping and praying that we still set time aside to recognize and reflect on the impact of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and the influence that he had on this country in the past and for years to come. But it also made me think about our plan that God has designed for us and the impact that we have on the lives of others. Every one of us has a plan and a purpose. If we read in the last part of the book of Esther in chapter 4 and verse number 14, it reads, "Perhaps you were born for such a time as this." Esther had a plan and a purpose for a particular period of time to fulfill. And she had to come to a point of acknowledgement and acceptance for what her purpose was. Each and every child of God has a purpose, but we have to be willing to acknowledge God's plan and purpose for our life in order for it to be fulfilled in its entirety. And everybody's not always going to be that front runner like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. or Esther or any of the apostles or the prophets in the Bible. Your purpose might be to support one of God's front runners that will be able to operate and not operate in the capacity that God called them for unless they have your support, your uplifting, and your encouragement and covering to help support them in doing so. But I encourage you to seek after God's plan for you and your purpose so that you can come to an acceptance and a realization of your purpose in order for God's plan to be fulfilled in your life and in its entirety. Allow that to just resonate in your spirit today as the Lord continues to shape and mold you into the Christian leader that He called you to be. I love you with the love of the Lord. Be blessed this week.